Oh, joining thick and fast now.
See 113 booked on.
Wow, that many.
They'll all be back this evening, Deb.
Okay, Voti. You stuck at the start line.
I was on a TT bike, long way.
Did my warning help? You're just going for my legend status, weren't you? That's what it was.
My like you do that this morning. Phew, that was a lucky spot.
Morning, all. Morning, Brett.
Morning, Brett.
Hi, Des. How are we going? What happened there, Kristin? What happened at the start?
TT bike.
The rear's all together, Christian. We're still strung out a little bit, but we're all in one big pack. No gaps.
Cheers, Mark.
Yeah, there was just two of them at the start. I just messaged them to try and respect the group. So the route look okay actually now.
It's closing up now.
The one person dropping out the back is on a TT bike, so don't worry about him. Slowing down for one off the back, Kevin Van. 23 metres off the back. He's doing 6. All in.
Cool, thank you, Mark.
Where are you going, Debs?
Sorry.
That's a good grouping now.
Yeah, all back on.
You notice today, Tim, that the guys who were giving us issues last week are all behaving themselves this morning?
Yeah, I see that.
They're all just tired after the weekend. Just wait for the end of the week.
Oh, I was kind of hoping they'd learned.
I was just saying I'm bloody hot and I realised I haven't turned the fan on.
Exactly the same thing, Mark.
Did I hear you were back up at 6 there, Mark, earlier on?
I went to bed at 2:30.
Oh, how many watts per kilo?
06. No, that was someone else, not me. Come on, don't be stupid.
2:30 on a school night.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I broke my Santa list.
Responsible parent.
Or either that's a box stat issue, is there?
Leading by example.
Was there some new kit on there by any chance there?
There might well be. What's really frustrating that is only just bought the current set.
Yeah, you and me both. Did Hazel order some in the end?
No, she put them on her Christmas list. But she does want some.
Yeah, I'm thinking that dark blue kit looks really nice.
I'm kind of hoping that her winner's jersey turns up so I can know the colouring. I assume it'll be the hooligan colouring, but waiting to see.
That's not a bad prize though. That's lovely.
I did tell her she'd be in for a good chance of winning something.
Andy Norton is starting to annoy me slightly.
Why? What's he doing?
This is probably one of the most disciplined groups we've had in a couple of weeks. And he's getting more and more angry about front riders going off.
He hasn't been with us for a while, Tim. He's one of the he's led with us for a bit, so he's just being over judicious, I think.
Okay. I mean, it is going slightly faster than advertised, but it's not bad.
Kristin just loves the higher TSS, Tim, you know.
Well, there is that, yeah.
No, you're right, mate. That's a well grouped group for Monday. Definitely.
If you think about the shit we were trying to deal with last week, this is great.
Yeah, and there is 94 still in the ride count as well. So, very.
Yeah, I'm 70th. I'm not quite at the back.
Yeah, I did the WBR 100 yesterday. I think there was maybe just under 100 in it. And we set 2.5 the whole time, and it was strung more than this. So I think we're doing really well here. So. Whoops, the shortcut key didn't work. It came up XX.
Love you too, Brett. Thanks.
That's a class. There's going to be thumbs up time.
Steady, will she? She's giggling beside.
Oh, it's not hard enough as you can giggle.
I hate that. See where your avatar goes way out to the left? That happens. It happens in races for me as well.
What was that, Brett, about Avatar skidding out?
Yeah, it doesn't skid out. It just sort of shoots out of the pack, out of the drift, into the left. And then when you do come back in, obviously the drift catches you, pull back.
It's to do with rider weight, I think. The heavier you are, the further you swing out.
Otherwise, calling you fat.
It's interesting that when I pull out the pen, I always shoot off to the left, but I've always done it. I run right into a load of riders usually.
It's fine in this ride. It's just, if you do it in a race and you're in a group of 4 or 5, you can find yourself at the back, from the front.
You can pull it back in, though. If you accelerate through the corner, you can pull it back.
Okay, I'll try that.
So just a microburst as you hit the start of the corner, and you'll stay in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a wee one there. Could be on something here, Tim.
Small gaps, Kristin. Trying to bring them back.
Yeah, it's okay. We're holding this until you're back.
10 seconds off.
I'll float backwards with you, Mark.
Okay, organised. 4.5 coming home.
Tell me when you're in, Mark.
5 seconds. Okay, back in.
Do you want the hit in front to hold the 2, Kristin? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Gap's coming down, Kristin.
It's much better recovery today as well. On the group, that is. Getting the group back. That's good work at the back, Mark. This is tight.
Yeah, to be honest, most of the other guys doing the work for me. Lovely recovery.
I think we're all back now, aren't we?
Yeah, just strung a bit, but it
Yep, one long line.
Okay. Well, we can close that up.
The guys behind me, I think, are all the Igniter lads.
There we go. Snuggled up again.
well done. Lovely. Whoa, who was that guy just stopped in the middle of the road? That's so dangerous. Oh, it's a lovely group in now. Take it you changed the TT bike, Kristin. I can't see you.
Back, I'm not in the TT now. I managed to change. That's why I was had to sprint to start.
Have you added to your pre-written text notey by any chance?
Might have been.
Yeah, that would have been impressive, sprinting and texting at the same time like that.
Yeah, I would have been very impressed. Would have been 1 or 2 typos, I reckon.
This training's paying off, mate. You're doing this in your sleep now.
It's definitely the way forward, though, isn't it?
Revolutionised my leading. I talk so much more rubbish than I used to. It's amazing.
Oh, good.
Tim, I'm really happy with. There's 1 or 2 names, you know who they are, but really happy they're all in the group today. It's fantastic. And I'm hoping it's not just the Monday devs and they're not just pushing on. Kristin, one of the things they did yesterday in that WBR, I know it's slightly different because they're nearly holding 2.5, is they brought the red marker up and nobody was allowed past them.
Yeah, that was Bjork normally does that, doesn't he? It's a really good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was definitely an idea. I don't know how it would work when you're doing your intervals and stuff, but it certainly seemed to hold the team together too. So, but then of course you have the disadvantage as well. You need people at the back. It was definitely more of a hard line visual. You know, there's the red, don't go past it.
Pretty well on that group, doesn't it?
Means you'll have to get somewhere close to the front now. That's impossible.
I know, tries to work.
Right in the front of Chase 1, does that count?
Yeah, well, you could technically call everybody back behind you. They mightn't listen. You know how these cyclists are when they get going. They don't like falling back.
We've all learned it works so much easier in the draft.
All learned the hard way.
There's an idea, Kristin, anti-draft mode. You can just turn it on and off at will. Be interested to see all the boys falling back.
Wouldn't it? That'd be good fun, that.
No, that's a rubbish idea.
Or instant TT mode. Just switch everybody on the TT bikes.
Now, if you could do that for individuals, that'd be funny.
The punishment bike.
Yeah, it's like the naughty hat. You get a naughty TT bike that's designed. I used to put the naughty hat on you, but in the corner.
Blimey, they won't allow that nowadays.
I'm not talking about experience, so I just observed it a few times.
You know, at the kids' primary school, they won't even let them go out when it's snowing in case they get hit by a snowball.
That's not building them up to be tougher in life, is it? Need some humiliation and torment.
Like at all, is it?
No, you can't even. Do you remember British Bulldogs? You're not even going to play that or hops or. Remember, you used to leapfrog or something, jump over people. You're not allowed any of that.
British Bulldog, now there's a game.
That's a staple of the rugby training for 6-year-olds.
Yeah, that was just a free for all. It's class. Sorry, guys, I'm at the front here. I'm not concentrating. Let me get the.
I'm getting some good ideas, Rupert, on how we can try and stay together with our messaging tonight.
Say that again, Deb.
I'm getting some ideas on how we can stay together with our messaging tonight. I think we're all going to be holding hands.
Excellent. Make a circle. Close your eyes. Blow kisses.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tough group, though, that. Because, as you know, we get beginners and then high levels of experience. But I think I'll try and jump on the front, slow down a bit quicker, see if that helps.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think we'll all be grabbing a partner and doing some dancing as well, thanks to Moat's suggestion.
Yeah, line dancing.
I'm at the front. Do you want me just to go ahead of them and pull them back? If you want to put up a message there, Kristin, to stay behind me, I'll be at the front in 2 seconds here.
Probably can't read your nameplate though, Brett. That's the only problem. Might not. It's not always visible, is it?
It's coming together anyway. It's coming together. One long line.
Yeah.
Right, I'm here.
I'm bridging the gap now.
It's not so bad now. I think we're nearly there. Oh, who's that young whippersnapper flying to the front?
Back in now.
Mark putting the jets on there, boy, flying.
Just putting the flag of shame up.
That's the granite legs are back, huh? That looks about 35 RPM.
72. So going back to my rightful place now, heading to the rear.
Nice work, Mark.
Oh, Mr. Gray's in town. And that's the happy Mr. Gray.
Absolutely. In the first 5 seconds.
Does he have an alter ego?
We got the Gray twins. One's ultra happy, one's not so happy. It really is like watching Twins, the movie, the persona between the two.
Really? Does it come down to how tired he is?
Don't think so.
Nice one, Kristin. I started the private message, any of the boys drifting off in front. So in fairness, they're all responding.
To be fair, Scott Wilson's still with us on that TT bike.
Oh, you man.
15-second gap.
Was the bonus time in there, Moti? That was really good, and we held it together really well.
It was a long 30 seconds. Out of interest, Kristin, is the hurt text, is that filed under H, or what key have you that under? If it's not hurting, you're not working hard enough.
That was manual, that was typed. But it's when I'm going right.
So where's Liam got to then, Debs? Where's this announcement?
I'm waiting for Liam. He promised to join us. I don't actually know what it is, but he was just putting it on the ride group that he had a big announcement today. So I asked him who's going to join us and let us. He's obviously overslept again.
Has anybody noticed, if you're riding along beside anybody, the watts per kilo go massive, but everybody around them is much, much lower, more than just the draft?
Much time in your times, Brett Nelson, to be noticing stuff like that. I'm not working, you work hard enough, am I?
I try to use the data, mate, to keep us together, you know.
Are you the brains of the crew?
So, I mean, you pinky then, Moti.
Look at that, Moti, 104.
I know.
Super.
Good effort, isn't it?
Right, we need this from.
To say after a weekend where people get out in real life, I think that's brilliant.
Traces are back on leader group.
Rupert, have you checked out Walsh's sprinting?
Tronby. Also, we swapped Neos, and I have to say, no problem since then.
You say you pinched his turbo?
There was a bit of a battle, a bit of a struggle, but and apparently you can't.
You're so sense, Rupert. Good lad.
Well done, Walshy. That's brilliant sprinting, mate.
Apparently you can't calibrate Neos, but there's definitely a few % difference between these two. I think even 1% difference for someone light is a bigger effect than a heavyweight.
Thanks, that's plug Moti.
Not that I need to plug it because you guys get the biggest numbers.
Oh, I think it's more Catherine's instructions than mine, but no, she's up to her. I think she's going to batter us as well, so any help at the back will be much appreciated.
I won't be here tomorrow, I'm afraid.
Okay, you can't see me sulking.
No way, mate. What's going on? Need to be there.
I'm away for work.
I find telling your boss you're on Swift works all the time.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that was tight.
Cheers, Kristin. Mark, all.
Yeah, great. Really good.
Great job, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Well done at the front.
Absolutely superb.
Those feral cats.
That was brilliant, guys. Thank you. Tim, we'll miss you tomorrow, next year or Wednesday, yeah.
Well,
Tim, if you need it.
Good to hear you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll see. Sure.
Tim, I think Kristin can write notes for employers if you're okay about writing out notes, Kristin, aren't you? Just to let people do the Swift.
Pardon, sorry, Brett. I didn't quite catch that.
I say you're okay to write out special notes to let people do Swift instead of.
It's like, sorry, Johnny can't come to work today. He's too busy Swifting.
Oh yeah, I'm excellent at those.
There you go.
Sorry, Brett, you were breaking up in my headphones.
It's okay. It's probably my breathing after that sprint. Can you hear me clearly now?
Much better, thank you.
I need to look for a new headphone set for Christmas, you know.
I've just put a snowball ice on my Christmas list.
What's that, Mark?
A external mic with a particular audio pattern. See if it works any better than a headphone.
Oh, right. And how do you activate that? Have you to lean and push button or?
Oh, yeah, same as I'm doing now, but it would be an external mic rather than a headset mic. And put it on a movable boom. So sort of thing you see when Nathan Guerrero does it on Swift Community Live.
Oh, excellent. So do you use Discord on your laptop then, rather than your phone?
Yeah, it's all on my PC.
You're going to get a full camera crew as well, just while you're there.
I've got some extra USB cameras, so I could possibly do a bit of camera switching to static positions.
Good.
I need to get one set up so it gets Hazel on camera.
Next project to kind of be able to do camera switching in OBS.
Yeah, well, I'd say it's the Elgato Stream Deck, I think, can do that. That'd work quite nicely.
Well, we do it with hotkeys in OBS, couldn't you? By just using a hotkey to switch a particular element on or off, I would have thought.
Yeah, the trouble is that all the straight keys are kind of used up by other stuff, really. So it's trying to find the key combo and pressing the damn things when you're putting effort.
Surely you must have a better cam than forehead cam.
So my trouble is I've had to move the cameras around a little bit, which means it's a lot closer to my face than it used to be. And I don't really want to move the bike any further back.
Make me giggle. What was that character called where all you could see was his nose hanging over the wall in his head? It would look like that.
Excellent.
It's just the makeup becomes difficult too when you start sweating, Mark.
I know I need a permanent person to mop my brow.
It sounds like a full production team.
That would be a full-time job, Mark.
It would be. It's a big brow to mop. So I'll get there before you do.
It's okay. You can get big microfiber towels now too. Do it in one go.
Maybe I should put a headband on my list like you got, Kristin.
Mark, it would have to be a mini skirt.
There's a thing. Do you see when you've got Discord on your laptop? Does it? It shows you who's speaking, does it?
Yeah, I've got it as a on-screen overlay so you can see everyone's names in the channel. It doesn't always work, but most time it works.
On the stream, it kind of, but it doesn't. I haven't been able to get it to work on computer.
I find after Zwift does an update, it doesn't work because then Zwift goes into admin mode. So you need to fully close Zwift and then reopen Zwift and Discord again. It is known to have problems. I have contacted Discord about it, and they said, yeah, we know that doesn't work. But apparently our community is not popular enough.
According to Zwift, my TSS was 72 today. That can't be right. Right, chaps, I am heading off to take the kittywigs.
Mine's 62, Kristin. I noticed that last week. The TSS on Swift was much higher. Mine was 62 using the training peaks for today.
Oh, I was aiming for less than 60. I failed in my mission today. It was supposed to be a recovery session today.
But then, hold on. My sprint at the end was probably worth at least 7.
Even my 8.0 watts per kilo at the beginning didn't help.
I do think Swift reads it slightly higher, though.
67 for me on Zwift.
Oh, that was a quite tough session. Oh. Well, have a good day, guys.
50 or 60? Oh, sorry, Kristin.
No worries at all. I'm off, guys, so have a good day. I'll catch you all through the week, okay?
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Yeah, have a good one, everybody. Did you say 67 on Swift there, Mark? Yeah.
Yeah, 67.